Hello again, everyone. Today I wanted to make a quick video on sort of what I consider the top 5 upgrades to your off-road riding and or racing bike, particularly here in Colorado. We have a lot of rocks, a lot of trees up in the hills. So the biggest thing I would do first is a good skid plate. I run both these thick aluminum skid plates on my 300 and on my 200, and I'll try to get a few good video shots of them as I move around. They're pretty low profile, but they're very sturdy. They're not that expensive, and they take a tremendous amount of abuse because I give them a tremendous amount of abuse. And for the cost, they'll protect so much of your engine that it'll be completely worth the price. The next thing, as I mentioned, a lot of trees up here too. So the hand guards are very important. I've gone out without hand guards before and broken levers. I've even seen people with the bendable leathers even break off. There's, again, just a lot of rocks, a lot of roots, a lot of trees. As you can see on all of mine, there's lots of scuffs. They get a lot of abuse too. I tend to go for the Cycra Pro Bends. I like them. They're strong. They feel good. And usually once I put them on, they don't move, and that's what it's all about. Good protection, low maintenance. Pay a little more for them, but I've used other hand guards and they just bend like rubber. And sometimes, you'll even trash them. But I've never ended up trashing any of these. I'd say third on the list is not really something you see here. But I run heavy duty tubes in all my tires because, well, again, off-road riding, there's just all kinds of stuff that's potentially going to go through your tire into your tube. And I like the heavy duty tubes because, as I've mentioned a few times before, I'm sort of a budget racer. I like to get the biggest bang for the buck, low cost. Heavy-duty tubes you can pick up for 10 to 20 bucks a piece. I know a lot of guys who run tubeless, and that's pretty sweet. But you're looking at probably 100 bucks a wheel for those, compared to potentially 10 bucks a wheel for heavy-duty tubes that you rarely, if ever, will have to replace. I'd say number 4 on the list would be the rear brake disc guard. Again, a lot of rocks up here, things that take a lot of abuse. These will save your rear rotor, and at some point I may even just pull mine off and do a little show and tell on it and show you the abuse it's taken and how much it saved my rotors. I run them on both bikes. The 200 doesn't have the typical ones I like. There's a couple out there, Scott's, something, I think the one on my 300 currently is a bulletproof. They're solid aluminum, and they just fit straight through the axle, one piece. They're almost indestructible. They're really great. Cost a little more, but again, you pay a little more to save a lot, because you just don't want to be bending brake rotors and damaging your bike. So the last thing, this is probably just more for me, my style of riding. I ride these 2-strokes, so I run these carbon fiber pipe guards. These things are super light. They're really strong. You hit a good solid rock hard enough, and it's still gonna give a little dent to your pipe, but it saves them so much more than some of the big aluminum guards that I've used before, and especially just not using a guard. Up here in Colorado, it'll just eat your pipe up. You knock it over a few times, or even just going through boulder fields will just destroy a good pipe. So those are some of the top 5 things I would do first if you want to get into off-road riding, especially if you're in the Rocky Mountains anywhere. Again, thanks for stopping by and watching this video. And as always, if you have any questions or requests, just leave them in the comments below and I will get to them. And if you like this video and want to see more, just please subscribe to my channel so you'll know when the next videos come out. And give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Good luck.